emotions. We hope to take you on a roller coaster of emotions today. Remember to stay until the end of all acts for a surprise showstopper from the elementary classroom.
Huge thanks to our fabulous host, Srinidhi International School, for lending us the stage again this year. We couldn't find any other better place than this. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. And to formally kick off the things, we invite Mr. Malcolm Nicholson, Srinidhi's International Head of School, and Miss Anupama and Miss Suchi to light the lamp, please.
I'm the head of school here at Trinity International School. We're absolutely delighted to welcome you all here again. You seem to be growing. Obviously the children are growing, hopefully the adults not too much, but in terms of numbers, you seem to be growing massively. Either we have to get a bigger amphitheatre or you need to start making smaller people. So thank you very much for coming. It's always wonderful to have you here. We have so many similarities in philosophy and ideals between ANTHEA and Trinity. We are a very well-matched team. We believe in the whole child, the development of the whole child, and enabling students to have experiences and learn through experience and through having a joyful experience. We share those philosophies, we share those ideals, and that will be highly evident as this evening goes on. I know that you're going to be entertained, you're going to laugh, and inevitably you're going to cry in a happy way. So, have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for finding our school. For those of you who drove an hour and a half to get here, thank you to those of you for managing to put up with our difficult one-way in, one-way out. But we hope that you enjoy being here. We're very happy to have you here, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We sure go back with many memorable experiences.
Collecting all our memories for 10 years together, we will play that. And over to Anupama and Suchi.
A disclaimer I'm going to say from Anupama and my end, is that this year is a lot of feels for us. We are going to cry at every juncture. I know we've been ridiculed about this. We've heard it through the gossip wine a lot, that we've been made fun of, but can't help it. It's our 10th year, so that, and some of the children here have been with us from when they're 2, so almost 8 years they've been with us. So a lot of feels today. Apologies in advance to deal with all the drama.
Today, ANTHEA is known as a premier educational institute, but this wasn't always the case.
what started as a vent session ended up being the passion project 10 years ago at the dining table. Just, who would think, right, that we would just, we truly went rogue.
This picture is a selfie taken at the first workshop that we had advertised for at Malaysian Township. We had banners up, paid up for the clubhouse space, sent out pamphlets. We arrived 30 minutes ahead to set up the place.
We had 20 chairs and on second thought sent our driver back to get more durries. The reason for our white tooth grid is because not a single soul showed up.
Nevertheless, we found this beautiful property in Jubilee Hills and decided to open the school with no idea of whether we will have enrollments or not.
My first child, I'd done so much research and I'd gone and seen every school in Hyderabad, and this was the best.
First impression that I got of Anupama and Suchitra was they introduced me to the concept of Montessori. I did not know what the pedagogy was.
What I like about ANTHEA, it's a very strong leadership, so strong woman leadership. That's what I want my children to see and learn from.
But I think together they make this amazing combination of how to be with the child and to get out the best out of the child. I think that's my first impression. That personal one-on-one, connection that they had with each child. I think that was my selling point. That was the most beautiful thing.
That, the kids can climb these boulders and, just climb these trees. And you don't see that kind of preschool environment.
First time I saw ANTHEA Montessori, I was so excited to go in that school. I would tell my mom I would want to go there even on Saturday and Sunday.
The thing I like most about ANTHEA is that it provides a happy and peaceful learning environment.
I just absolutely love this school. So first, it's got to be the teachers. Their patience is so, it just calms you and it helps me learn a lot.
The way we learn things, the materials that we use.
The way you let us do whatever we want, not only like in other schools where they want you to write everything on time, give it to you, the exams and all. It's more like easier here, not so stressful.
The best period in the world. Separated by classes and you can talk to anyone. You get perspectives from different types of people.
When I was 3 years old, why we didn't have a flag. And then I drew a random sketch. Then the teacher took that sketch and turned it into an actual flag. And it's now the official flag of ANTHEA. And I'm really proud of that. I didn't think much of this then, but now I realize how open and understanding a school community where I have to be to take a 3-year-old's idea and turn it into reality. I love ANTHEA!
The story of my life, I give her up. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life.
ANTHEA is like home, it's a community.
This reminds me of home. So it is just your backyard.
It's always been like a second home.
My second home. Sometimes it becomes the first home.
It felt like a family. I can't think of being in another environment.
I had 2 children grow up at ANTHEA, and I think the quality of teachers has continued to be, touchwood, pretty amazing.
Because ANTHEA is a lot, it represents a lot. It represents integrity, discipline, growth.
Surprised by how quickly you grew and how well you grew. So I see that same vision continuing.
Why do I see ANTHEA in 10 years? I don't know, maybe there are more ANTHEAs.
I can only see it growing. Definitely want ANTHEA to be in every part of Hyderabad, maybe India, maybe the world.
Big. I want ANTHEA to be at least 10 schools in Hyderabad and maybe all over the India.
Make it a continental school, not only in Hyderabad.
We seven branches for each country.
I want ANTHEA to grow. I want her to grow up to have the full curriculum.
I think we all want an adolescence program. I feel like we already know that.
Congratulations to ANTHEA on their 10th year, and I hope they keep going for 1,000 more.
Aww, this is a great job.
ANTHEA is the very best.
Ready?
Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah.
You guys work here and check how many books in the library.
Good to know. Why do you think they like being in class?
Because they get to see as the students. In Harry, I did.
Or absent.
Do we do anything?
Hey.
Do we sleep? Come into the office and sleep?
No.
This video was his brainchild. He offered to do it when we were wondering what different we can do for the 10th year, and he came up with this idea. Not only just the idea, he was the one who recorded everything and put everything together. So a big round of applause for Daman, please. Thank you, Daman. Looking back on 10 years filled with milestones, growth, and the sheer joy of learning. We walked this path together, each one of you playing a vital role in helping us reach this point. We'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all that's happened so far during this year, and we really promise to keep it short. In April, our delegates shone on a global stage at the Model United Nations Conference in Rome. We had 14 young leaders from ANTHEA take the floor along with 800 delegates from 26 countries. We continue to be the only school from India at the conference, and our children represented the country beautifully. In fact, the ambassador from the Dominican Republic made it a point to tell them so. Our delegate, Akira Mani, she's here in the audience. She's our alumni. Her design was selected for the Sustainable Development Goal Challenge, and 3 other outstanding ANTHEA student designs graced the conference magazine. Akira and Rahil Seth, Rahil also our alumni, is in the audience today. Akira and Rahil were also chosen to represent the entire contingent at the FAO organization, where they spoke to an audience, representatives, ambassadors, as well as their peers. We will be taking 5 children this year to the next conference in April 2025 and look forward to hearing their plans to make the world a better place. MMUN also has conferences in Bangkok, which has started recently, and New York every year, and we hope to take more children to these conferences. We highly recommend that many of your children who are eligible must participate, as this provides an incredible platform of growth for these children. This year we saw a huge number of children participating in the Sports for All competitions and many winning as well. We applaud the children for their enthusiastic participation. Please do encourage your children to come and talk about their achievements to their peer group. Our teachers have also grown tremendously this year. We continue to hold in-house professional development and training sessions at regular intervals. The pictures here are proof of what we did. This year our teachers had a deep dive into Enneagram with Ms. Seema Menon, who came in from Bombay and did a 2-day workshop with our teachers. I'm old and I still call it Mumbai, for those who flew with youngsters here. We also were lucky to have Mr. Hari Prasad Verma, who played a flow game with us and helped the team introspect on common versus individual goals. Additionally, we make it a point to send interested teachers to relevant courses. Our new teachers are certified in first aid training thanks to courses held by Dr. Shiv Ranjani. 8 teachers attended the Montessori Training Research Trust course in Hindi. Another 4 were part of the AMI Montessori Core Principles Certificate course. Of course, we believe in educating parents too, and you must know about it by now. We are thankful to the families who partner with us enthusiastically on this. We held an interactive brain workshop where we explored what Harvard University had to say about building resilience in children. The caregivers workshop helped ensure extended families and support staff were aligned on the ANTHEA values. We are grateful to our parents who conducted workshops for us. Siddhant's mom, therapist Mrs. Swati Kudru. She helped us understand the profound impact play can have on children's well-being. Shravan's parents, Ms. Charanya and Mr. Shrikant, held an eye-opening session on preventive eye care and the adverse effects of screen time. We are also grateful to them for the campus-wide eye camp they conducted at ANTHEA in association with the LV Prasad team. Our 10th year events have truly brought the community together. We started the celebrations with the parent-child art connection, where many of you spent intentional time with your children, creating side-by-side. Family Day was yet another opportunity for parents to step into children's classrooms and understand what work they do. We loved reading the notes from the families following this event, where many of you appreciated the confidence and enthusiasm your children showed at the school.
It is in this spirit that we honored at the. It is this spirit that we honored the Montessori Awareness Walk at Sanjeevaya Park Mart, along with 21 other schools honoring Dr. Montessori's legacy. Each one of these events brought us closer, reminding us the strength and beauty of our community. Today, we are here again to celebrate at ANTHEA. Coming up, we look forward to our first ever sports day, alumni day, the yearbook, and the parent-child trek, and more. We are also excited to introduce to you two of our new ANTHEA staff members who you will be meeting often, and we hope that they will lead ANTHEA to greater heights in the years to come. Can we please have Ms. Neelima on stage? Ms. Neelima Guttikonda has 18 years of experience in strategic development. She's an accomplished business management professional and a third-generation entrepreneur who has already started improving ANTHEA's operations. You will hear from her more about the transport that we've been working on for your children, and she'll be the one who'll be heading it. We also have Ms. Vandana Kataria, who's joined us as the principal. We've never had a principal at ANTHEA, so we have one now. She comes from a family that helped shape one of Chennai's most renowned school groups and has over 20 years of varied experience. You will be seeing a lot more of her on stage today as well. She will be handling escalations and running the school going forward. And Suchi and I hope to spend more time with the children in the classrooms. And Vandana and Lilima will be taking over a lot of parent escalations. To everyone here, our incredible students, tireless teachers, and our endless supporter families, you are the reason ANTHEA is here today and what it is today. This is a school fueled by joy, curiosity, and compassion, a place where learning is an adventure and education is uncompromised. Thank you everybody for being a part of our journey. Heartfelt gratitude.
When we were talking about our 10th year, he comes up to us and says, "You never let me once do anything with my children." So we said, "Okay, here, this is your opportunity to see something. So watch the kids in karate and hopefully you will see what the children do."
will start the march.
Thank you all for patiently waiting, and thank you children for being patiently in the wings as well. Incredible group of children that are graduating today, 13 children that we have deep memories with. And the running joke, not just among the children, but also, not just among the parents, but also among the children, is that we tear up, and we know we do. And this time they asked us, one of them said, we walked through the flow with them saying, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. Then they asked us, why didn't you put your crying in time? You need to schedule in that time as well. So yes, we are going to schedule in that time too. We're going to start off with our flag bearer, Arjun Munangi. Arjun Munangi has, been with us since 2016. Arjun, would you like to come up and stand in front?
It's been wonderful to see the friendships he has made, especially his bond with Arya Dubey. It's something truly special. We hope it continues long after the time here in ANTHEA.
And it's gone beyond Arya Dubey as well. Started off, and then now he's friends with so many children in the elementary classroom. Energy is up. He has a very mischievous sense of humor, which will make everyone smile. One thing we've noticed in the elementary classroom that he really enjoys is chopping vegetables. Anytime there's a birthday food prep is popular among elementary children, but Arjun in particular, and he does the tough part, which is chopping the vegetables, that he really enjoys. So at home, Mridula and Jaira, make sure you give him all the vegetables to chop. He'll gladly do it. I believe the teachers are telling us watering plants and keeping the classroom neat and tidy. So if you're not seeing that at home, you're not letting him do it the way we allow him to do it. So Arjun, you have made us all better in so many ways just by being yourself. And a big round of thank you to Mridula and Jaira. And we cannot forget Miss Kalpana. She has helped us through this entire journey. Thank you, Miss Kalpana, for being such a supporter with us. Really, we couldn't have done this without you. Can we please have whichever teacher has worked with Arjun to come up front, please, to honor him. Actually, you should.
Could we please have Kartikeya come up next?
One of the most memorable moments for us was on the Nagaland trip. Kartikeya was with us. He wouldn't share his snacks that his mom had very carefully packed for him. He insisted that his mom said it's not to be shared. We said, too bad, if it's with us, you get to share it. And such incredible snacks, okay? And till the end he tried, but we bullied our way and we got the snacks. So,
and he swore never to come back to a Nagaland trip again.
He hated the cold so much. But despite all that, in that rough terrain, to climb up and to actually take charge of his things, to take a big suitcase up the up those terrain, it was not an easy feat. So Kartikeya, Keep up the spirit of curiosity and inquisitiveness, and I'm sure you're going to do well wherever you go. A big round of congratulations to Kartikeya.
Teachers, please do the honors.
Teachers, all the teachers. He told us he wants to be a Michelin star restaurant owner at some point. So when we spoke about it. So parents, keep a note. Whenever you get that Michelin star restaurant, invite us, okay? Again, I'm going back to the Nagaland memory because these children were with us, and it's an incredible, and I keep saying this because it was December, it was cold, and our car got stuck, not at a position that it was supposed to, and we had an uphill terrain to cross, right? And then the arrangements had to be changed, and the children were sleeping in stilt tents, and Viona's was one of the few children who were with us, walking back and forth with her luggage, and I believe you packed your luggage yourself, right, Fiona? Completely, and you knew exactly where things were. The child that gave us the least amount of trouble, Fiona, go get your, paste, go get this, go get that. She knew exactly how to dig in and bring it out for us. I mean, these trips are the ones that give us an insight into, who this child is at home as well. And really, I mean, such a well-rounded individual, and at Fiona, we cannot, and like Anupama said, despite being the silent, she's not that vivacious, she's not in your face kind of child, but despite that, her presence and her absence are equally felt. Fiona, we are sure you're going to thrive wherever you go. You're going to make us proud, I know that. So.
And a little something about her, she enjoys swimming and mountain climbing, and she brings the same dedication to that as well.
Teacher, same drill.
Manaswini? Manaswini! Hello, hello. Manaswini, you're next. Manaswini, you're next. Miss Manaswini, can you have your front, please?
Manaswini, my only word of advice is do not overthink anything. Nothing is worth that, overthinking at all. We still remember when she started in primary, she was so cautious with the scissors. We have not seen a child being more careful with scissors than Manaswini, But now she's one of the first one to jump in for chopping, cooking, anything, that's needed for the elementary, right? We've told her not to cut people's hair, so she stayed away from that. But she has a very quiet sense of humor, and always prioritizes the needs of another before herself. Her work, her quality of work is incredible. Feedback, she's able to take it so well, and that's a great quality to rare, Manaswini. Please always remember to keep that feedback going, and honestly, you're going to do well wherever you go with your quiet, solid presence. Thank
She's
you
one
so
of the
much.
very, very few students who really ask for Hindi books from the library to read. So we're very proud of you for that. Sunita, you're next. She joined us in 2018 in primary when she was around, I think, 4.5 years old, and the family had just moved from the US. The transition wasn't easy for her.
And she cried. She cried, wanting to go back home. She asked me not to say it here, and I told her that's my prerogative. I get to share my experiences. So she cried so much that she wanted to go back home entire first year. And she was one of the few older children who cried then, but...
And we have a leader standing in front of us today. She knows when to be assertive, but she does it with so much kindness and empathy, always considering the needs of others. She's one of the most responsible older children we've had the privilege of working with. So much so we've often used her as one of the teachers in the classroom. We say, Sumita, please, go ahead and give this presentation to the younger children there. And she does it with a smile, and she does it beautifully.
And like we said, her strength is her empathy and kindness. Genuinely, if there's a listening person in the classroom, it's her. She'll sit down with you, say, how are you feeling? What is happening? Is everything okay? And she does it with so much authenticity that it truly, truly, truly melts her heart. We're going to have a hard time. She runs our classrooms and she runs our circles, and when we teachers have to have a meeting, we ask her to handle the classroom. So,
In fact, we've asked her to leave her books behind with us so that we can keep it in the library and use it as an example for the other children on what books should be like.
thank you, Sumita, for all that you've done for us.
Did you know that I was standing right here 7 years back on my first annual day with my hands folded and just stood there, not doing anything? But here I am now speaking in front of all of you. The only reason I came until here is because of all my teachers and support staff who supported me throughout my time here at ANTHEA. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sumedha, and I want to reflect on my journey here at ANTHEA. Don't worry, hopefully it's not going to be a long one. I still remember the time when I was 5.5 years old and how I always wanted to be working on tasks that were easy for me. Meddling sets was my favorite activity. Miss Suchi helped change my perspective and made me take up challenging work so that I could improve my skills. I remember it being difficult at first, but I quickly got a hang of it. A new work is really overwhelming at first, but practice can make it easy and enjoyable. This attitude instilled in me not only helped me learn new presentations, but also helped me learning Veena, which was initially very difficult. Miss Jeshi and Miss Suchi taught me phonics. While I was able to understand and pronounce most of them with practice, I had difficulty pronouncing some. One example I remember is the letter R. I used to say Y instead of R. Miss Jeshi always understood what I meant and helped me learn the right pronunciation eventually. Learning phonics helped me in reading books. All of you know how ANTHEA celebrates festivals. 2019 Holi was one such festival. That's an unforgettable memory for me. Miss Suchi threw a water balloon at me, and then I started crying. And then, like, my dad was next to me, he was trying to pacify me. But then it was Miss Anupama who helped me seek true revenge. We threw a bucket of water on Miss Suchi. That's when I understood playfulness and joy and teamwork. After I transitioned to elementary, I didn't know a lot of people, and adjustment was very difficult. For one thing, I still remember about my early days in elementary was how I ate and wrote super slow. I never completed eating within the time we were given. One time, I clearly remember that I ate all through playtime. Thanks, Miss Monica, for giving me company while I ate. You helped me learn how important it is to have empathy and patience, the most important qualities to help people feel at home in a new environment. Learning from home was difficult during COVID, especially for a 7-year-old, because it's hard to pay full attention to what is being taught. It's still fun. I remember how you taught us concepts through experiences and stories, which made it easier for us to focus on your lessons. Teaching math online is really difficult, and you taught us fundamental things in a super cool way that we never forgot. You always make us laugh no matter what mood we're in. This helped especially during COVID time as we were all locked down in our homes. Also, happy advanced birthday.
It's Irfan's birthday tomorrow, so happy advance birthday.
Since I moved to elementary, all I wanted to do was go to New York for MMUN. Thanks to the encouragement and guidance of my teachers, Miss Vidushi and Miss Akshaya, the MMUN experience transformed me from being a shy girl to a confident person who was able to present in front of a big crowd. Body talk. Miss Akshaya, you really helped us understand what to expect as we grow. You made it easy to have difficult conversations with my parents about changes in our body as we grow up. You were a super fun teacher and could keep your cool for a really long time. Thursday library days have been my favorites. Celebrating birthdays has been fun too. Once we celebrated Miss Suchitra's birthday at school. We were elated to see the joy on her face. But what made it even more special was the personalized letters that she wrote to us afterwards. This taught us how expressing gratitude can enhance personal and professional relationships. Did you know that she called me dude once, which made me feel like a friend more than a student? Our Nagaland experience was one of a kind. Hats off to Miss Appen for helping plan the trip and taking care of all of our needs, even though she was a new teacher. This trip taught us how to adapt to new environments thanks to Appen's initiative and dedication. Spring Up taught me how to reflect in life. Understanding emotions and thinking about coping strategies requires a lot of conscious decisions. While becoming conscious of what you are saying or doing is work in progress for anybody, Spring Up teachers gave me enough vocabulary through stories to understand various emotions we go through and how to cope with them. Miss Surabhi Young introduced so many cultures through music. This has also helped us connect with human history lessons that we learnt in school. It also helped us understand how every language's roots started with music. You instilled passion for music in me. Mr. Rao and Mr. Rajagaru made me feel safe and are always there to look out for us, especially on Halloween sleepovers. Whenever I think somebody might break in, I trust them fully to protect us. I have known Miss Nagmani and Miss Ammaji since my early days and Miss Purnima since I moved to elementary. They are one of the key people who made me comfortable in new environments. They are always smiling and ready to clean up any mess you make, big or small. I want to thank them a lot and cannot imagine the school without them. ANTHEA has given me a fun and rich experience overall. I have always felt at home here and will cherish all the memories I made here. Thank you.
Did we not say she's empathetic, kind? Every support staff, watchman, admin staff has been thanked in her thank you speech. Sumedha, we can't be prouder. Thank you so much, but we have children waiting, so we'll move on, okay? Thank you.
Today, a young woman who embodies patience, reflection, and quiet courage. When she joined us in 2018, she was like a tiny seed, taking her time to feel safe and grow. Over the years, we watched her bloom slowly but steadily in her own perfect timing. Though she may still hesitate at times, Aratrika has found her voice with her friends, showing kindness and thoughtfulness that grow stronger every day.
Aratrika, all we're going to say is remember, the world is yours. The stage is yours. Do not hesitate. Take on the world, okay? She has formed strong connections and we've seen how much she's loved. We didn't realize this till the scrolls were written. So many of them wanted to write scrolls for Aratrika. They all said, how loving she is, how kind she is. So clearly in her very quiet, subtle ways, she touches a lot of souls. Her projects at school have always inspired us. Her imagination, her creativity, par excellence. Thank you for all that effort that you do, Aratrika. I remember her in the in her primary years when it used to be Serenity. You remember that? She was so scared of using the bathroom. We had to ask her mother to come in a week in a row to make her familiar with the bathroom. From there to planning the Nagpur trip to sitting there and instructing children, this is the growth of a Montessori child, And when you think your child is shy, reticent, all of that, that is not true. Give them the time, give them the space, and this is who they become. Thank you, Aratrika. Teacher, same drill. Please give a big round of applause for Aratrika. No peace for Aratrika. What's going on? We have Ishayu up there. Ishayu joined us in 2017 and he just brings a smile on my face. He told me not to say that, but I can't not say it. He started with us when we had barely begun and we had not even set up our Other campus, the other campus that we had. We've not even set it up, but he was one of the first few ones. His father pushed us to start daycare because they needed that daycare right away. So,
and he's a daddy's boy. Sorry, Mama, but he's a daddy's boy. Every time it would be time for him to go, he would say, "Daddy, daddy, daddy."
Is my daddy here? Is my daddy here? This child, we've had the hardest transition. He was the most enthusiastic about wanting to move to elementary every day from primary. Am I moving to elementary? Am I moving to elementary? He was the most excited and we thought it will be a seamless transition. Children never fail us. This is the kid that had the hardest time transitioning. So So much so that Bhavin had to come in and have a meeting with us and asked us, maybe Montessori is okay for primary, elementary may not be a fit for everybody. We're like, just give him, he's the reason we now mentioned in all those workshops. You know, there are 20% of children who take a hard time adjusting between transitions. He's one of that. But from that to the clown of the classroom today. He is the jester, he's the joker, he's missed. The entire Nagaland trip bus, we were delayed by a good 4.5 hours on our bus trip. The one who entertained us through and through was Ishayu, thanks to his jokes.
I must add that if you really want to see Ishayu, you must wait for the showstopper. You will see the full scope of Ishayu that he's come up today. You must wait and watch him.
It is incredibly brave for him to have chosen the role he's doing today. We are very proud of you, Ishayu.
Ellos están buscando cámaras, yo estoy buscando el efectivo. Me tratan de matar como quiera les algo vivo. La cotorra que tengo lo manda para intensivo. La guerra no ha empezado, ya se le acaban los tiros.
Before showing us what he's truly capable of, he's given us the maximum number of mini heart attacks.
Besides Raghav, who will also be coming up, but Arya and Raghav have single-handedly managed to give us heart attacks for different reasons.
Praise that you see are all thanks to boys like these.
This boy, you know, would come, take a metal and set paper, put an orange dot. We spoke about it in his primary graduation too, and I will never forget it because I had to reach out to my alma mater saying, you keep saying have faith, have faith, have faith. There's a child for 7 months who comes, takes a paper, puts an orange dot and says, I'm done. This is my work. You know, and we would be like, how is he not picking up work? What is going on? Like, when will he start picking up work? From there to doing flags on his own, to his father every time telling us that, you know, I'm one of the most diligent, conscientious, hard-working children that we've seen. His handwriting is a delight. You know, we've seen him work, persevere on things, so much so that, you know, what a transformation from that. I would say around 3 years to 4.5, he gave us heart attacks. From 4.5, there was no looking back. I mean, this child just...
Yeah, definitely ANTHEA ka naam roshan karega.
100%. So, yeah, thank you so much, Arya, for all that you've done for us. All that you taught us, for sure. Teachers?
Salimos para la carretera, la gente a mí me pregunta y yo le digo que yo estoy en
in the primary environment, and now it's amazing to see how much she's blossomed into this fiercely little
conference last year. We were supposed to be 15. We ended up becoming 14 because Arya could not get her visa. You know, unfortunately, her visa was rejected not once but 3 times. And I can't tell you the grace with which this child handled that is par excellence. I remember Pooja and I both of us tearing up that, you know, this child couldn't join us, though she was one of the most prepared children for that MMUN conference. But she came and told us, don't worry, Mr. Chi, I'm going to come back and I'm going to get my visa and I'm going to be just as prepared and I'm going to rock it at that scene. That kind of confidence doesn't come easily. That kind of grace, that kind of handling disappointment is a trait that we should cherish. Your absence is going to be very felt, and we do want to take the time to thank her grandparents too, who've always been a big part of her life and journey with us. So thank you so much for the entire family for being, you know, a big partner with us in this.
And I must mention that she's very, very, very generous with the snacks that she brings all the time.
Any trip we go, a huge bag of snacks thanks to Arya. Always Arya brings us snacks. So thank you, Arya. Unlike
Raghav, you're next. He was just, I think, around 20 months when he started with us, and honestly, we had no idea what we were in for. He would cry incessantly. Incessantly, he cried for 1 whole year, okay? 364 days, I would say. It was only the last day that he did not cry, and we said, Raghav, please cry today also, and please complete the year. It's not, I also have to thank Suguna. She's responsible for us changing policies of settlement.
Suguna and Dheeraj get the claim for changing all our parental policies because you know our Jubilee Hills campus, you know how low the wall is. We have told parents to disappear from sight when, you know, we're in the classroom, Anupama's holding Raghav, she's trying to distract him, he's a grizzly bear, he smells his mother, you know, and she would be hiding, she thinks she's hiding behind the car, and she would pop up and he would see her, and that's it. There was no stopping. This is why we have to put those jail-like policies, and they would come have meetings with us. So a lot of our parent policies, claim. But having said that, this Raghav, for that 1 year old, he cried, and we were so worried about his learning. But if we had a fill in the blanks, he would say 89 comes after 88. Without us even saying anything, he would know. He was passively picking up everything that there was to learn. So,
dates to continents to numbers, he knew everything in the 1 year that he cried and he was in the classroom.
But having said that, he transitioned to elementary school. He's a petitioner. He's going to be a politician, I can guarantee, because he petitions letters. All the time he's writing letters. He petitioned to move to elementary. We didn't think he was ready, so we told him you have to wait. So he didn't like that. He wrote a letter. He was turned down. Rakhi, he along with his friend Biha, they tried petitioning, saying, Rakhi, give us a holiday. We said, sorry, that's not happening. But he rallied up 20 children to do a dharna in school. We said, sorry, not happening. All that in elementary years, from that cry little babies. So all you beginners that you think your children are crying, they will settle, we promise.
And he had the gall to tell his sister when she started with us that it's okay, you don't have to cry on the first day.
Yeah. So, that's his claim to fame. Thank you, Raghav. You've been nothing short of a firecracker. Thank you so much. Teachers.
Toddler, and she walked into I think more likely crawled into our Jubilee Hills campus.
Literally crawled. She just started working and she would love the outdoors. She was, I think, all of 22 months, if I'm right, around 22 months when she started with us.
And she's also helped us change quite a few policies at ANTHEA. And I'll let Suchi do the talking for that.
So I get the honors for that because now we have a policy of teachers bringing in spare clothes, not just children. Because Anya decided to warm my lap while we were doing circles. So I had to wait for a whole hour before my stuff came in, before I could change. So from that 22-month-old to this, I can't tell you what a kind and empathetic soul this child has transformed into. She, just like Sumedha, has an ear for everybody. She's willing to listen to us, ask us about our day, and quite the sense of humor she has. I remember that cheeky little humor that she had, especially during COVID days, when she would come, she'd be one of the few students who would come into campus, and we would play Uno with her. Quite the strategist, I must say.
And she loves cooking.
Yes, that's like any other elementary child. Anya, we really wish you carry this perseverance. When you put your mind to something, we know you achieve it. Reading is her absolute passion. Anytime you tell her to drop everything and read, Anya is present to read. So it's been a fabulous journey with you, Anya, and we really, really hope you continue on this journey. Teachers? And we are like, okay, fine, don't come back. And then she threw us a big tantrum and a big attitude to us. From that attitude hasn't changed. It continues to be the same with Meera. She has transformed into, she's always been a natural leader. That is her strength, her claim to fame. Anywhere she sees young children, older people, anybody that needs help, she offers, runs in, orders anything and everything to make that person feel comfortable. Thank you, Meera, for anything and everything that you do. We cannot be prouder of you. Really, just be the same. Go on with your bold attitude, and we are sure the world is your stage. You're going to take this. When she started with us, we went back and checked the dates. Ira joined us in 2016, and she was a laddu back then and continues to be a laddu right now, full of sweetness and charm. It took her a little while. Deepika is yet another parent that we used to help change settlement policies. Deepika probably sat in the longest to help Ira settle in, not cry, and change all of our arrival protocols at ANTHEA. But that's when we realized that children settle faster without parents. The sooner the parents leave, the faster the settlement is. And what you see today is this child who's, it's unbelievable. You see there, in her picture you will see, Ira's being held by Anupama on her first ANTHEA also because she was crying. From there to now growing in leaps and bounds, right? This is, and we remember her coming and telling us she won't do any math with us because her grandma does a lot of math at home with her. So she comes to school to play is what she told us. She's a gymnast, she's a writer and a comedian.
All rolled in one. She has a multifaceted personality but remains a child at heart. Please don't change Ira forever.
Yeah, please remain this amazing little child that you are, and we're very proud you're going to do well wherever you go. Can we please have the teachers on stage? Now we're going to do a quick cake cutting. Being around children is an invitation to slow down, to stop, and to marvel. The children of Hydra are here to depict this very emotion, Adbhuta, wonder.
Hello people, we are from Hydra. First off, we have a family discussion. Namaskaram, today we are talking about something special called Adbhuta. It's the joy and wonder that we feel when we see new things. As we grow up, we forget to feel this wonder. Try to see the world like babies do. They are so fascinated by their fingers. Peeling a banana feels like a magic trick to them. Every drop of water makes them so happy. Let us also find joy space. Have you ever wondered how stars got there? Adbhuta! It inspires wonder. Have you ever wondered if there are aliens in space? I would love to ask them if they would like pizza. Did you know India sent its first satellite Aryabhatta 1963? Chandrayaan found water on the moon on 2008. Imagine rays from the moon. On 2013, Mangalyaan reached Mars on his first flight. Beginner's luck. We have amazing astronauts too. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian-born woman in this. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian in space. Sachare Jaise Acha. I wonder what I would see in space. Probably where is the bathroom? I would be too busy marveling at the constellations. Wouldn't it be wonderful to see a shooting star? I wonder what astronauts are marveling around. Probably they're floating snacks.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! We're Bounce Patrol, astronauts, we travel the galaxy. Flying through outer space is where we love to be. We float inside our rocket ship, it's zero gravity. Join us on our mission of discovery. Outside our window there's a million stars and more. Planets, moons, asteroids for us to explore. If we're lucky now and then we get to meet some aliens. Greetings, airplanes, would you like to be our friends? We'd love to be your friends. We're Bounce Patrol, astronauts, we travel the galaxy. Flying through outer space is where we love to be. We float inside our rocket ship, it's zero gravity. Join us on our mission of discovery. We're Bounce Patrol, astronauts.
सूरज जैसे चमकेंगे देखे है साडी अखियां ने है सपने अंबरां दे ए सपने अंबरां दे बूंद बूंद जोड़ेंगे पल पल दूर दूर बह जाएंगे फिर ना समंदरा दे फिर ना समंदरा दे
compassion through inner peace. We believe in charity and helping those in need. Here's what we do. Our work. Sharing knowledge is a beautiful act of compassion. Indeed, very kind. In Hinduism, we practice himsa in serving others. Watch this. Thank you, Hari. Such a beautiful gesture of peace and compassion. Truly wonderful. Every religion teaches us to be kind and tolerant. Compassion and tolerance makes the world a better place.
Let's be gentle, let's be kind. We'll feel happier when we are kind. Let's be caring, let's be kind. We'll feel happier when we are kind. Let's be patient, let's be kind. We'll feel happier when we are kind. Let's be gentle, let's be kind. We'll feel happier when we are kind.
Would you like to play with my toy? Yes, Francie, I would love to. Thank you, Francie, I would love. I don't know how to do this. Do you need help? Yes, please. Thank you for your help today. Come, let's go and play. You want to... Hi, Sam. Hi, Anya and Siddha. Do you like to join our game? I would love to, Anya and Siddha. I wonder what's coming up next. Come, let's go and join them.
Got a reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Yeah, you make me shine, you make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough.
something in return. The sun is so important. It gives us light and warmth, making sure we can see and stay warm. And birds. They spread seeds everywhere and help new plants grow while singing beautiful songs for us to enjoy. Wow! Nature is compassionate in so many ways. Yes, it's like everything in nature works together, helping each other out. You should learn from nature and be compassionate too. Absolutely. Let's take care of nature just how it takes care of us.
Let's welcome Team Aura, whose comedic act embodies hasya, humor.
Not moving up. Inspiration lightning, I want to strike you. I want to bring to her Hasya Rasa in it. Hasya Rasa? What's that? Hasya Rasa is all about happiness, mirth, and especially expressed in laughter. That sounds cool, bro. Well, but inspiration is not going to strike you by sitting here. Let's go to Srinidhi Auditorium. I heard Aura is performing some funny things. Srinidhi, let's go.
Ina mina rika, dada manika, naka naka naka, chica pica rica. Ina mina rika rika, dig dig damanika, moka 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 moka, chica pica rola rika. అయ్యయ్యో చేతిలో డబ్బులు పోయనే అయ్యయ్యో జేబులు ఖాళీ ఆయనే అయ్యయ్యో చేతిలో డబ్బులు పోయనే అయ్యయ్యో జేబులు ఖాళీ ఆయనే
I don't care. Make this meeting happen right now. I'm waiting. అయ్యో నా చెప్పులు పోయి వెతికి వెతికి అలసిపోయాను ఇంకేం చేస్తే వెళ్ళి కూర్చున్నా What are you all doing here? That's not an actual bench, that's just a sign. I agree the performance did a very good job, don't you all agree? Tell them!
मारे डाला मारे डाला मारे डाला मारे डाला सांस में तेरी सांस मिली तो मुझे सांस आई मुझे सांस आई मुझे सांस आई एक दर्द है एक प्यास है एक अजनबी एहसास है एक दर्द है एक प्यास है एक अजनबी एहसास है मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है अफसोस ये है कि वो हमसे कुछ उखड़ा उखड़ा रहता है
जंगल जंगल बात चली है पता चला है जंगल जंगल बात चली है पता चला है अरे चड्डी पहन के फूल खिला है अरे चड्डी पहन के फूल खिला है हमारे शाही महाराज महारानी आ रहे हैं మన దేశపు గొప్ప రాజులు రాణులు వచ్చేస్తున్నారు I stand courageous, protect my people and my kingdom. I am King Vedladeva. I built big Fortland temple. Kakatiya kingdom flourished under my rule. I am King Ashoka. I believe in peace and harmony. Let's be kind to one another. I'm King Jhansi Rani. I am bold and brave. I fought with the British and for me and for you. I am Rani Chandra. I fought with the British bravely. I'm King Raja Chola. I built the biggest from Rudisha Temple in Tamil Nadu. It is famous for a brave victory over our enemies. I'm King Srichinato. I am bold and brave. Dragon to my legacy. I am Shivaji Maharaj, bold and fearless. I fight for justice with courage. I am Queen Durgavati, fierce and bright. I protect my people with all my might. Thinking, still alive in many people's heart.
Now let us thank the people who keeps us safe every day. They protect us and help us.
They make our country proud.
कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं
अब तो हमें आगे बढ़ते हैं रहना अब तो हमें साथी है बस इतना ही कहना
अब तो हमें आगे बढ़ते हैं रहना अब तो हमें साथी है बस इतना
Also taking care of our environment also means being brave, right? Hey guys, I help my friends in math and English. So helping my friends is also one way of doing the right thing, right? Yes, that's right. Being a soldier is not just about being something slimy or gross and it makes your skin crawl. Today we're going to see how that feeling can make us laugh and think. And then there's Bhayanika, the fear of when you don't know what's lurking in the dark. But don't worry, sometimes when you face your fears, these things don't seem so scary after all. So get ready to feel a little grossed out with Bhivatsa and maybe a little scared with Bhayanika. Slimy snake! No, it's a woolly bear! Wait, I know it's monster's rat! You get away from me, you're so gross! Don't encourage her, she'll keep teasing you. But I'm scared. Disgusting things can seem scary since they are unfamiliar to us. They creep us out. So it's not just the gooey stuff, but what represents that scary? Exactly. It's the unknown that can seem horrifying. Understanding this helps us face our fears. Go on, try to discuss me. I'm not afraid anymore. Let's sing him the song. Remember, make it disgusting. I found a booger on my chest, some creepy crawlies in my head. My brother's socks are on the floor, it smells so foul I can't ignore. Yeah, gross. Spider in the sink, it's so head it makes me blink. In the fridge leftover greens, all are slimy oozing sheen. Yeah, gross. Mud puddles and bloody soaks, stinky bread from Noah's food. Swab drizzling in the dirt, ketchup stains on my shirt. Ew, yeah, gross. Oh my, disgusting things make me sigh. Lizards stealing princesses, crawling up plants on bald heads. Drop my ice cream on the ground, stinky peasants all around. Ew, yeah, gross. Oh my, disgusting things make me sigh. Yeah, gross, but fun. Disgusting things for everyone. I'm not so scared anymore. Thank you. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Ujjain, there lived a brave and wise king named Vikram. He once met a ghost named Betal who haunted the forest near his kingdom. Betal was a mischievous ghost. He loved telling stories and riddles. He issued King Vikram a challenge. He would tell Vikram stories each night, ending them with a riddle. If King Vikram answered Betal correctly, he would fly back to the tree. If not, he would stay with him forever, haunting him. Dun dun dun. Let's see if Vikram manages to keep up with Betal. King Vikramaditya, here you are again. As always, I have a scary story to tell you. Your stories may be scary, but they teach important lessons. Go on. This forest is my kingdom, and no one can enter without my permission. My brothers and I are the Pandavas. We stay here. You are big and strong. I've heard Pandavas win any battles they fight. Yet, you choose to ask me respectfully. You treat me like a person and not a demoness. Everybody deserves respect. Besides, it's only fair to ask for your consent what was the lesson from this story? It teaches us that everyone has the potential to change. Even those who seem frightening or bad can have a good heart. We have time for another story. Listen to the story of the fearsome Chudel. She did not get what she wanted in life, so she returned after her death. Let's walk faster. Once we get through the forest, we'll be home. What was that? Who's there? Hello there. Are you up for a stroll? Yes, you quiet scared us. We had heard of a chudel who haunts these woods. A chudel? और बताओ. Well, the poor woman died on her wedding day before she could be married. So a spirit can never be arrested. It comes back to the forest every night. Searching for her. Yes, she looks all pretty at the first, but then she lifts her head and got scared? Tell me the lesson from this one. That's a tough one. It teaches us that things are not always as they seem. We should be cautious before making decisions or judgments. Very well, Vikramaditya. You have answered wisely as always. What seems nice may not be. Then again, what seems scary may also not be. Now that you have answered, it's time for me to go. Bye-bye, Vikram. Our judgments sometimes are anger us too. And when we don't deal with anger, it can build up inside. Much like a bottle that's ready to burst. Let's take a look at what happens when anger isn't expressed properly and how we can manage it before it explodes. Anger is for baby. I know how to control my emotions. Anger is for everyone. It tells us when something isn't right. Maybe we should help the angry bottle feel better. Maybe we should talk to it. How about we'll try to squeeze out the anger? Oh no! The angry bottle is getting ready to burst! When we keep our anger bottle up, it can build up and explode. It's much better to find healthy ways to express it. We should let out anger. Today we're going to learn when to get mad and when to stay cool. Ready to have some fun? Let's do this. You kids, listen up. Here's a fun rhyme. When to get mad and when it's to stay collected, cool and calm. Face the world without alarm. Get mad when you see something wrong. Get mad. Stand up and be strong. Get mad when you see something wrong. Get mad, stand up and we stop. Someone gets in line. What should you say? Get mad, tell them to wait. No way. Get mad when you see something wrong. Get mad, stand up and be strong. Stuck in traffic? Cars are slow. Stay cool. Patience is the way to go. Stay cool when things get tough. Stay cool. Take a breath. It's enough. At the hospital, waiting for the return. Stay cool. Be patient. That's how we learn. Stay cool when things get tough. Stay cool, take a breath, it's enough. So remember this rapid, simple and fun. Get mad for the wrongs, but stay cool till you're done. You can make a difference, it's really true. Keep brave and smart in all that you do. Listen and brave, you know it's true. With these lessons you know what to do. What a roller coaster of emotions we've been on today.
And that's not all. For the grand finale showstopper, we have a dance drama that showcases all 9 rasas.
Let's
What was taken? In fact, large part of the choreography has come from them. While it may seem violent on the outside, a lot of conversations, very sensitive conversations happened around this. The parents of children whose special roles were taken, their consent was taken as well. So we'd like you to keep this in mind and would really appreciate, there are very sensitive topic here. So we would like some silence and some attention to this. If your children are out and about moving, we would like for you to take a minute to get that in order before we get started.
Tall, dark, fair, small, big. Does it matter?
Yes, it does. Doesn't it?
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't, Nare.
Yes, it does.
What truly matters? Our emotions? Society's judgment? Does any of it matter? How will I show my face outside? It's my fault. I shouldn't have encouraged it.
Will they accept me? I don't want to hurt them, but this is me. Bold me. Beautiful me. Just me.
This is your fault. You!
Chee, what's he doing? So ugly. Sissy. Chee. तू क्या कर रहा है भाई?
It hurts. These feelings hurt.
Eee, such a girl. Who would do that? Sissy. Makes me puke.
Stop!
What a fool! It's your fault. Don't belong. Ew! Chee! Gosh!
I can't. Stop. Please.
It doesn't matter. I didn't do anything. He wasn't strong enough. Mind your own business. Mind my own life. Don't get involved. It's not your problem.
Karuna, compassion. In the midst of suffering, there is a light, a hand reaching out, a heart that understands. But compassion whispers for us to pause, to care. In the darkest times, compassion finds a way. Of course, so does evil, horror, fear. When does it start to matter? When do we raise our voices? Anger, boiling, bubbling, raging. In anger, we find strength. Strength to speak up, to empower, to destroy.
See
It whispers in the quiet moments, and in that whisper, it finds its strength. There is courage all around us. There is beauty all around us. There is wonder all around us. Do we still see it? In a world that never stops, we run, we chase, we scroll, and we fall. But peace is not found in a screen, not in the noise, not in the endless scroll of chaos. It is here, within our breath, in the quiet of our souls, in the stillness of our hearts. Let us turn away from the distractions and return to the feelings within us. This is where we find ourselves. This is how we change the world.
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी दिल भर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं आज जमीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं अगलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम बस दीवानगी 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 है ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर बस दीवानगी 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 है All the hot girls put your hands up and say Om Shanti All you boys come on make some noise and say Om Shanti रेशम,
सांस खुली है मथम मथम,
ये तो इशारे हैं। अकलो होश नमी दानम, हम है दिल है और जानम, बस दीवानगी 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 है, ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर, ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर, बस दीवानगी 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 है। All the hot girls put your hands up and say Om Shanti Om.
all the cool boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti Om.
अकलो होश नमी दानम, हम है दिल है और जानम, बस दीवानगी 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 है, ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर, ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर, बस दीवानगी 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 है। All the hot girls put your hands up and say Om Shanti Om.
All the cool boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti Om.
तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो.
గుండెల్లోన వేగం పెంచావే, గుమ్మంలోకి హోలీ తెచ్చావే, నువ్వు పక్కనుంటే ఇంతేనేమోనే, నాకొక్కో గంట ఒక్కో జన్మే మళ్ళీ పుట్టి చేస్తున్నాను. ఇంకేం 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 కావాలే, చాలే ఇది చాలే, నీకై నువ్వే వచ్చి వాళ్ళవే, ఇకపై తిరనాళ్ళే.
अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना, मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद रखना, दिल के संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम रखना, चिट्ठी तारों में भी मेरा तू सलाम रखना. अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया, मेरा उजला
लगा ले, इश्क वाले कार्ड पे नाम मेरा लिखा ले, बीच में ही बसी है बात आगे बढ़ा ले, बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले,
किसी और को पटा ले,
बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले,
नजरें तू हटा ले,
मुझको फंसा ले,
किसी और को पटा ले,
बॉयफ्रेंड बना ले,
नजरें तू हटा ले।
Baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, oh, oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, oh. You got me like whoa. Gon' give me your lo,
పొలం గట్టు దుమ్ములోన పోట్ల గిట్ట దూకినట్టు పొలేరమ్మ జాతరలో పోతరాజు ఊగినట్టు కిర్రు చెప్పులేసుకొని కర్ర సాము చేసినట్టు మర్రి సొట్టు నీడలోన కుర్ర గుంపు కూడినట్టు ఎర్ర జొన్న రొట్టెలోన మిరప దొక్కు కలిపినట్టు You make me a believer, believer. You make me down, you build me a believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly, or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నాటు 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 వీర నాటు 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 పూర నాటు 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 గట్ట పారలాగా చెట్ట నాటు 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 కబోతలాగా టిక్క నాటు
చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది తుంటరి చూపు, ఊరికే ఉండదు కాసేపు, అస్తమానం నీలోకమే నామై మరపు, చేతనైతే నువ్వే నన్నా నా నెత్తర కులాసా నీ కలలకి చేసా, నీ కోసం వయసు వాకిలి కాసా, నా అసలు పోగేసా, నీ గుండెకు అచ్చేసా, నీ రకకు రంగం సిద్ధం చేసా, చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది చుట్టేస్తాంది, చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది, రరరే చుట్టమల్లే చుట్టేస్తాంది, తుంటరి చూపు, ఊరికే ఉండదు కాసేపు.
हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा, हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा, हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा, हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा। लिया कुड़ी ने दिल साडा, हाले थोड़ा साफ जहा नहीं लगदा इरादा, गुत्त बाली लंबी नहीं रखी है मुट्टे यार ने, है दिखदा परांदा नहीं ओ देखदा पराडा। फिगर तो लगदी लटीनो, एक बारी दस दो जी इन्नी क्यों शकीनो, कल ही तू इटली तो आई मर जानी, ते परस तू पेरिस तो मंगाया वैलेंटीनो। हाँ तेनू क्यों ना दिखा, तेरे तो की सिखा, तेरे ते की लिखा, हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा, हुसन तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा
திருச்சிவனல்லே திரிக்க விட்டான் மண்ணல்லே திருத்தி வைக்கான் மண்ணல்லே திட்டம் உண்டல்லே சேட்டன் மண்ணல்லே சேட்ட செய்யாவனல்லே பேட்ட துளான் மண்ணல்லே வேட்டையனல்லே
Thank you so much. The teachers did have a request for those that want to, if the DJ can play some really wild music, the teachers did want a couple of And you all know Monday is a holiday. We need a day's break after this. We'll see you all.